Beneath the dust of time, deep within the earth, ancient mysteries are whispering about lost civilizations, secret rituals, and extraordinary marvels beyond imagination. From splendid underground palaces to artifacts that defy every definition of history, do you think you truly know the hidden world beneath our feet? Get ready for a 30-minute journey where we count down the 15 strangest, most mysterious, and enchanting discoveries ever unearthed from the darkness. Each artifact, each structure, is a gateway into the souls of those who came before. Are you ready to dive into this mystical realm? Strap in tight, because we start at number 15. In the bustling heart of London, the ancient St. Pancras Cemetery revealed a strange mystery in 2015. 9 fragments of Pacific whale bones interred among 1,500 human skeletons from the 19th century. Why would enormous bones from a distant ocean be found in human coffins? Archaeologists suggest they might have been Victorian-era medical tools, an era when dissection was pioneering science. Yet no records exist, ever deepening the mystery. St. Pancras was a resting place for the forgotten. From the poor to mental health patients, are these whale bones remnants of a failed experiment or part of an undisclosed ritual? Interested in the story behind these fragments? This small discovery opens a window into hidden corners of London's history. Beneath the bustling Liverpool Street station, the ancient Bedlam burial ground re-emerged, containing 3,000 skeletons dating from the 16th to 17th centuries. This was a time when London was ravaged by plague, war, and social upheaval. Bedlam, a ground for those not permitted burial in churchyards, held skeletons in bizarre positions, some appearing bound, as if quickly interred, with no headstones or documentation. The purpose of this vault remains a deep puzzle. Was it a final resting place for plague victims, or concealing a deeper city secret? Archaeologists uncovered simple pottery and modest jewelry, hinting at the harsh lives of the buried. What do you imagine happened beneath London's earth? Would you dare dig deeper to find the answers? Beneath San Francisco's lively Folsom Street lie buried wooden ships, spanning 7 to 38 meters, remnants from the 19th century gold rush era. As the city expanded over the bay, these vessels, once floating jails, warehouses, or even hotels, were abandoned and covered by landfill. The canvas surfaced with charred marks, suggesting a mysterious fire. Inside lay artifacts from liquor bottles to leather shoes, narrating a time of chaos and ambition. Why weren't these ships dismantled or repurposed, but instead buried forever? Archaeologists debate whether they were casualties of urban expansion or held deeper meaning. Would you board one of these ghostly ships to uncover its story? Along Kenya's coast, Panga Saidi Cave is a time capsule. 78,000-year-old stone tools and 67,000-year-old arrowheads tell a continuous human story across tens of millennia. Through medieval times to the modern era, the cave served as a shelter, hunting camp, and cultural hub. Sediments preserved animal bones, jewelry beads, and signs of campfires. Remarkably, the cave's stable climate led to repeated habitation across millennia. Was there a spiritual force or hidden resource making it so special? Archaeologists found evidence of long-distance trade, but continuity remains unexplained. Do you want to step into this cave to uncover the secrets of ancient humanity? In 2011, the scientific world was shaken by a discovery: a giant soft-shelled egg, size 28 by 18 centimeters, found encased in Antarctic ice, dated to 68 million years ago. Possibly belonging to a mosasaur, a massive marine reptile, this soft egg challenges our understanding of dinosaur reproduction. Soft-shelled eggs rarely fossilize, making it a priceless gem. Scientists debate whether it belonged to a swimming or diving creature and how it was preserved under such extreme conditions. Imagine a giant creature from the ancient seas leaving behind this mark. What could it teach us about prehistoric life? Would you dare touch this legacy of a sea monster? Beneath the clear waters of the Bay of Naples lie the submerged ruins of Baiae, the luxurious resort city of ancient Rome. Sunken villas, temples, and geothermal baths reflect advanced architecture and elite lifestyles. Vivid frescoes and elaborate mosaics recount imperial feasts, while natural hot springs offered relaxation. A volcanic eruption buried Baiae, preserving it like an underwater gem. Archaeologists uncovered ritual artifacts, suggesting it was both a resort and a sacred sanctuary. Did Baiae hide Roman spiritual mysteries? Would you dive to explore this underwater luxury city? In the legendary land of Cappadocia, Derinkuyu is an 8-story underground labyrinth capable of housing 20,000 people. It features ventilation shafts and massive stone doors. Discovered in 1963 during a home renovation, this city dates back to 2000 BC, possibly built as wartime refuge. Rooms include chapels, stables, wine cellars, and schools, evidence of a self-sufficient subterranean society. But who built it? And why was it abandoned? Narrow corridors and secret layouts suggest a people living in fear. Was it a final fortress or an underground realm? Would you dare navigate Derinkuyu's maze to discover its secrets? At Catal Hoyok, one of humanity's earliest settlements, terracotta figurines from 6,500 to 5,500 BC depict seated women alongside cats, symbols of fertility and maternal power, buried beneath floors or in hiding pits. These may have served as talismans, deities, or ancestral icons. Some were deliberately broken, hinting at rituals of life and death. Their exaggerated hips and breasts reflect fertility's importance in agricultural societies. Hundreds were found, each telling stories of ancient beliefs. Did they honor Mother Earth or conceal deeper mysteries? Would you excavate the Mother Goddess legend to find out? In 1939, just before World War II, a 7th century Anglo-Saxon ship was excavated in Suffolk, revealing treasure that changed history. An iron helmet with warrior imagery, a lavish gold sword, and Byzantine silver. The 27-meter ship, held together with rivets, contained no preserved human remains. Acidic soil likely dissolved them, leaving the identity, possibly King Raedwald, still uncertain. The treasure shows medieval England's wealth and trade connections. Was the ship a gateway for the soul to the afterlife? Are you curious about the story behind this Anglo-Saxon treasure? In 1980, near the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, 2 magnificent bronze chariots, each 3.5 meters long, were unearthed masterpieces of ancient metallurgy. Composed of hundreds of components with gold and silver decorations, one served as an imperial parade chariot. The other was enclosed, used in ceremonies. They showcased Qin engineering and the emperor's eternal ambitions. Preserved in clay, details like bridles and locks remain sharp after 2,200 years. Were they crafted to carry the emperor into the afterlife? Would you explore the bronze wonder of the Qin? In 1952, within a cave near Qumran, a 2,000-year-old copper scroll was discovered, listing 60 locations where treasure, perhaps tons of gold and silver, from the Jerusalem temple was buried. Unlike other Dead Sea Scrolls, this one carries a practical tone, detailing courtyards and terraced fields. But is the treasure real or purely legend? Rolled into strips for reading, it continues to puzzle treasure hunters. Many locations have vanished. Is it an actual treasure map or a symbolic ritual? Would you dare to hold this metallic scroll to pursue the legendary treasure? Deep within Chavin de Huantar's underground maze stands the Lanzon, a 4.5-meter granite statue carved around 900 BC, depicting a human-animal hybrid deity with fangs, serpent hair, and jaguar fury. Positioned at the crossroads of tunnels, it served as the ritual heart of Chavin's culture, with acoustic channels amplifying water and chanting. Combining jaguar, crocodile, and bird traits, it symbolizes supernatural power. Was the Lanzon a portal to the divine, or a figure of transformation? Archaeologists are still amazed that it was carved with such precision using primitive tools. Would you step into that maze to confront this stone god? In 2008, within Hohle Fels cave, a 35 to 40,000-year-old statue made from mammoth ivory was discovered 6 centimeters tall, containing the earliest known female imagery in human history, with exaggerated breasts, belly, and genitalia. It may have been a fertility idol or symbol of life. A necklace suggests it was worn as a talisman. The cave also held bone flutes and stone tools, indicating a creative society. Does this statue hold spiritual rituals or stories of survival? Would you dare touch this prehistoric gem to understand early human wisdom? In 1975, within La Roche-Cotter Cave, a 70,000-year-old flint mask created by Neanderthals was found, one of the oldest symbolic representations ever. Flint and animal bones shaped a face with eye and mouth sockets, suggesting rare Neanderthal symbolic thought. Was this crafted intentionally or formed by chance? Archaeologists debate, but its discovery opens new ideas about Neanderthal mental life. Preserved within cave sediment, the mask bridges modern minds with our ancient relatives. Do you think this was an early piece of art or just a natural oddity? In 1998, near the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, hundreds of intricately carved limestone plates were excavated, forming ceremonial armor, not for battle, but to protect the emperor in the afterlife. Each plate was drilled and linked with bronze wire, mimicking real armor with scales and lamellae. The craftsmanship reflects Qin Shi Huang's quest for immortality and rule over even the afterlife. Preserved in a collapsed pit, they are masterpieces of ritual art and belief. Is this the key to eternal life, or merely an emperor's dream? Are you astonished by this stone marvel? These discoveries are portals into the past where ancient people recorded wisdom, faith, and immortal dreams. Deciphering them remains an enchanting puzzle, sparking debate among archaeologists through the centuries. Which discovery captivates you most? Have you heard or witnessed similar stories? Share your thoughts in the comments. If this journey excites you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so we can explore more hidden mysteries beneath the earth. Thank you for joining us, and see you in the next adventure revealing wonders buried by time.